You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Monday, May 13th. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo, and here's what's happening. This year's presidential race is gaining traction across America. Our Las Vegas correspondent, Maria Centers, now joins us from Trump International.
After a taxing legal week in New York City, U.S. President Donald Trump, as always, was in full force at his latest rally, which drew a massive crowd in the deep blue state of New Jersey. Let's hear President Trump's recent remarks about our current economic situation right here in the home of the free and the land of the brave.
Energy is way up. That's what caused the problem. You had low energy. You had energy at $1.87. Now it's up to almost $4 again, and it's going up higher. In California, it's got just hit $7.21 today. Someplace was ripping you off. And if you're young and looking to buy a home, the 30-year mortgage rate is almost at 8%. When I left office, it was 2.6%.
America's 45th president noted that across the nation, gas prices surged by 50%. The cost of bacon blew up by 79%, while soda soared by 30%.
It's interesting, when we did the tax cuts, everyone said you can't do those tax cuts. We took in more income after the tax cut, and the tax cut was massive. Everybody here knows it, because everybody was affected by it. It created jobs, but almost more, obviously, it was just a great cut. But at the end of the year, the country took in much more money. It's sort of amazing. In other words, people individually paid much less tax, but we did much more revenue, so it really does work, you know? It's called incentive. And the Biden economic bust will quickly be replaced with a brand new Trump economic boom. We're going to have another boom like we had. We had the greatest economy in the history of our country.
In cooperative U.S. states, President Trump plans to deputize the National Guard and local law enforcement to aid in rapidly removing illegal alien gang members and criminals.
I will shift massive portions of federal law enforcement to immigration enforcement, and on day one, we will begin the largest domestic deportation operation in American history. No country can sustain what we're going through. It cannot be sustained, what we're going through. Millions and millions of people are taking over our cities, our suburbs. It cannot be sustained by any country.
Reporting from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
And many say it's startling how much prices have increased since President Trump left office. Other news now, a fatal shooting took place over the weekend, leaving one teen dead and one suspect at large. Samantha Roberts has this story.
On Saturday, May 11th, at about 10:45 a.m., officers were dispatched to the 2300 block of Gold Hill Way in Las Vegas for a shooting. Upon arrival, they discovered a teenage male suffering from a gunshot wound in front of his residence. The teen was transported to a nearby hospital where he was pronounced dead. Lieutenant Jason Johansson shares details about the homicide that took place.
I'm Jason Johansson, the homicide lieutenant with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I'm here to brief you on a homicide investigation that we are currently conducting at the 2300 block of Gold Hill Way. This is located in Bolden Area Command, and it's located near Vegas Drive, just east of Rancho Drive. Earlier today at approximately 10:45 a.m., officers from the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department were dispatched to report of a shooting in front of a residence at the 2300 block of Gold Hill Way. As officers arrived on scene, they located a male who is further identified as being a teenager juvenile in front of his residence who was suffering from a gunshot wound. Officers immediately began to treat that person until medical arrived, where he was later transported to University Medical Center, and he was pronounced deceased. Based on that information, homicide has responded. We have taken over this investigation. Preliminary details right now are that our victim, who lives at that residence at the 2300 block of Gold Hill Way, was in front of his house while he's in front of that house, he was approached by another male who's only described as possibly being a black male, late teens, wearing no shirt and blue jeans. Shortly after that person approaches our victim, several gunshots are heard, and that person is seen fleeing the area southbound on Robin, which is the street I'm on right now. As officers learned that information, they quickly set up containment on that area to the south of here. Unfortunately, through use of our area unit K9 patrol officers, we were not able to locate the suspect, so the suspect is outstanding right now. Our homicide detectives will be on scene for the next few hours as we continue to process this scene, and we'll probably be out here throughout the night as we continue to canvass the area for additional video evidence and witnesses related to whether they heard something or saw something in the area. I urge anyone with any information to please reach out to the LVMPD homicide section or reach out through Crime Stoppers in Nevada. The information can and will remain anonymous.
And if you have any information of the suspect's whereabouts, you are urged to contact Crime Stoppers at 702-385-5555. And the Nye County Republican Party held their Central Committee meeting on Saturday. News 25 spoke with the chairman, Leo Blundo, after the meeting.
Hi, my name's Leo Blundo. I'm the chairman of the Nye County Republican Party. We had a very spicy and successful meeting here today. It was very important that we do part of the sausage making. We endorsed candidates today. They went through a vigorous nominations process, and our body ratified and nominated and endorsed these people, great people, today. We intend to put that out in a publication via the news, in the newspaper, and getting the information out into the hands of our fellow Republicans before the primary on June 11th. Again, it's very important to make sure your vote is cast and counted. June 11th is the primary day, whether you vote in person or you send your ballot in through the mail. It's important to be voting. It's your civil duty. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you'd like to get in touch with the party, please contact myself at chairman@nygop.org, chairman@nygop.org. Just shoot me an email and we'll be more than happy to get you the information you're looking for. Thank you so much.
And we'll have more on this meeting after the break. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo on this Monday. And while at the Republican Central Committee meeting, News 25 also spoke with Lieutenant Colonel David Fipo about his campaign running for Congressional District 4.
Hi, I'm David Fipo and I'm running for Congress in Nevada's 4th Congressional District. I'm here at the Nye County Republican Party headquarters, where I was just endorsed unanimously by the Nye County Party. It's such a great honor to have this endorsement, and this campaign is going great. I believe in national security, border security, energy independence, and the economy. We have to get this inflation under control, and we can do that with energy independence. We have to shut the border down. When we get the border shut down, we can get accountability of who we have in this country. We need a secured border. We need a president who's going to support a secure border. We need a Congress that's going to support a president so that his policies don't get overruled by a uniparty. So it is a great honor to have this endorsement from Nye County, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Okay, more news brewing now. A new coffee house in Pahrump, not only serving up hot Java, they are also serving up opportunity for the community.
Hey everybody, my name is Quentin Jeffrey and this is Dennis Clay.
Hey everybody, how are you? We are the Black Cow Coffee House.
We've been here for about 4 weeks now, and we're very excited to let you know what we have to offer and all of our upcoming events. If you're not following us on Facebook or Instagram, you should do it.
Yeah, we are going to do an event, a weekly event, basically, and the events will stay consistent all week. So on Mondays, like tonight, we're doing movie Monday nights. Tuesdays, we're going to do an acoustic jam. So if you're a musician, play any instrument, come on down. We're going to all get up here and jam together. On Wednesday nights, it's open mic.
Open mic, we're very excited to see all the talents that are here in Pahrump. If you're a writer, a comedian, a singer, dancer, pantomime, whatever it is that you want to showcase, come on down, sign up, and then we'll showcase you during those our hours for the open mic. Thursday is our date night. This week we're doing the Motown theme. Friday we're doing Eric Stillman and the Fishing Hen. And we're very excited about that, to see all the artists come out and paint this little masterpiece that we've selected for everybody. And then Sunday is our alternative day, you know, for everybody to come out, come chill with their friends, family, so forth and so on. We got a lot of things coming up, and that schedule changes every week, so it won't be the same movie every week. It won't be the same Saturday situation. So if you follow us, you'll see our events posted, and we look forward to you coming out and joining us.
Oh, the address is
1266 East Calvada Boulevard, suite number 4.
East Calvada, not Calvada, but East, because everybody gets lost if you go Calvada. But yeah, that's what's going on here at Black Cow Coffee House, and that's it.
Looks like a nice spot in the former Hard Rock Hotel, located just off the Strip. Now Virgin Hotels will no longer be managed by the Mohegan tribe. This was one of the first commercial casinos to be managed by an Indian tribe. Virgin and Mohegan Sun have not explained why the changes are being made. An anonymous casino staff member told News 25 that, well, it's been quiet on that property for quite some time now, and even on the weekends. You may recall we recently reported on the Culinary Union planning to strike their workers for 48 hours, which started this past weekend, and asked customers and staff to not cross the picket line. Virgin Hotels is one of the casinos on the Strip and the vicinity that still offers self-parking. And the National Park Service is seeking information about recent damage to a historic salt tram tower in the Saline Valley, and Mikey Ruhan has the details.
It appears the 113-year-old tower was pulled over while a person used a winch to extract their vehicle out of deep mud. The damage happened sometime between April 1st and April 24th. The Saline Valley Salt Company built the 13-mile aerial tram to transport salt from Saline Valley to Owens Valley in 1911. The tramway climbed over 7,000 vertical feet at steep vertical grades up to 40 degrees. The Saline Valley Salt Tram is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. It is considered nationally significant because of its age, length, steepness, preservation, and scenic setting. Only the first 4 towers are within Death Valley National Park. Most of the tramway crosses lands managed by the Bureau of Land Management. Tram Tower 1 is the tower closest to Saline Valley lakebed. Nearby tracks show that a vehicle drove a short distance off the legal roadway and got stuck in the mud. Park rangers believe that someone used the nearby tower as an anchor to pull their vehicle out of the mud. The tower toppled over, pulling its concrete footings out of the ground. The NPS already had a salt tram stabilization project planned before this damage happened, funded by the Inflation Reduction Act. The project manager has not determined if the funding can be used to re-anchor Tower Number 1. Park rangers asked that anyone with information on this incident contact the NPS-wide tip line at 888-653-0009 or visit go.nps.gov/submit-a-tip.
And coming up in sports with Mikey, we are moving on to basketball season. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25, and in sports, well, we're about to kick off another season. The world champs, WNBA Las Vegas Aces. Mikey has it all.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Las Vegas Aviators snuck out of Texas with a victory last night. They beat the Round Rock Express 6-3. Next up for them, they come home to take on the El Paso Chihuahuas. Look at that dog. He's angry. Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas is reportedly set to host the College Football Playoff Championship game in 2027. Our Las Vegas Aces are gearing up to receive some special bling ahead of their home opener against the Phoenix Mercury tomorrow. Before Tuesday's game, the Aces will receive their 2023 WNBA championship rings and unveil the championship banner at Michelob Ultra Arena. Fans will also be able to enjoy a halftime performance by Atlanta rapper and multi-Grammy Award winner Big Boy, featured as one half of the iconic Outkast duo. Pahrump Valley Trojans girls soccer is holding an informational meeting on May 15th at 6 p.m. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, we're looking right outside the studios here. Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam. There's a little bit of snow hanging on, and who turned on the heat? Oh yeah, we're in the desert. I'll take it. Complete forecast coming up in a bit.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Rory Rosell here from the Channel 25 Weather Studios and streaming everywhere at KPVM.TV and now Roku. Taking a look at Nevada right now, up in northern Nevada, Fernley is at 84 degrees, Fallon at 86, Carson City at 80 degrees, Tonopah at 78 degrees, Goldfield is also at 80 degrees, Beatty at 88, Amargosa at 94, Las Vegas at 91, and Death Valley is at 106. Here in the Paradise of Pahrump, it is currently 90 degrees. The high today just a little while ago was 92 degrees. It was sunny today, wind blowing south-southwest at 9 miles per hour. Humidity 9% today, and the sun rose this morning at 5:38 and is going to set at 7:42 tonight. The humidity does raise up to 23%, and the wind continues to blow east-southeast at 9 miles per hour. The low tonight is going to be 62 degrees with clear skies. Let's take a look at the rest of the week. Tuesday and Wednesday, it looks like we're going to have partly cloudy skies, but Thursday into next week, we're going to be having sunny skies. There's going to be low chances of wind, and we're going to be staying in the high and mid 90s throughout this week and next week until Monday when we drop back down into the mid 80s at 85 degrees. Make sure to bust out that sunscreen and don't get sunburned, everybody. Back to the desk, here's Chris.
Well, it looks like Death Valley is going to Death Valley. Thank you, Miss Rosell. Looking good. And Sunday was Mother's Day, and in honor of all moms, a special day. News 25 producer David Preston created this music video showing mothers of the KPVM staff members and shared it on our social media. You can see it on the YouTube page right there. Now you can see it here on News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.